Welcome back to A La Carte Cooking's 12 Cocktails of Christmas. I am having a fantastic time making these drinks for you guys, and this one is kind of cool as well. It is another old-fashioned drink. Now, we did make a brown buttered old-fashioned. That thing was awesome. This one has a little bit more holly going on. No, I'm just kidding, it's not holly. It's actually cranberries and rosemary. This is a Cranberry Rosemary Old Fashion. Pretty simple, but if you saw earlier, we made Cranberry Simple Syrup. That is gonna be the simple syrup that we're using in this cocktail. Super easy, 2 shots of bourbon. We're gonna do 1 shot of Cranberry Simple Syrup, 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters, garnish it with some cranberries and rosemary. And I'll show you how to aromatically activate the rosemary. Wordsmith over here. Just aromatically activate. Oh, and check this out. Remember about that lazy ice I've been talking about? I've been shaving it into the star, the northern star. It's melting all over me. That's great. How cool is this? How fun. Oh, there we go. That's a star. I was like, what the heck is going on? How cool is that? So it was a little square. I just kind of had fun with it. I wanted to make a diamond, but you know how much ice I gotta get rid of to make this pointy on this end? Way too much ice. This is way more fun anyways. Okay, cool. So that's gonna go in here. Oh, how fun is that? We're gonna put some ice into our mixer. Classic old-fashioned setup. Gonna get our 2 ounces of bourbon. This is the same bourbon that we used for the brown buttered bourbon. Easy Rider. That's an easy name to remember. Of course, Easy Rider. Producer picked this up, my sister. She did a great job choosing this one.
It's a Pacific Northwest.
Ah, it's a Pacific Northwest one. Oh yeah, it's actually made in Hood River. How cool is that? It's a local. We're gonna do our 1 ounce of the Homemade Cranberry Simple Syrup. This stuff is amazing. The link's up above if you want to see how to make this. It's our video. You should check it out. And then we're gonna do our 2 dashes of Angostura Bitters. 1, 2. I can tell this is gonna be awesome. Give it a good stir. Now again, like I mentioned before, maybe not in this video, in a different video, about 30 seconds might be a good amount of time to stir for an old fashioned. The goal is to really dilute it just a little bit. And sometimes you'll actually see it frost on the glass. That's also a good indicator because many times you might get distracted or who knows what, or you really don't have great skill in counting seconds. Some of us are, some of us can't. That's okay. But you like to get it going till it starts to frost up the edges of the glass. That's how you know it really is cold. We are about there. I think this looks pretty darn good. And you can also feel it too, depending on how many cocktails you've made in your time. Great, that looks good. What we're gonna do with the aromatic, I don't even remember what I said.
Activation.
Activation, thank you. I was just making up stuff. Aromatic activation. Well, you'll see when you go to a bar, they use either mint or some sort of, herb that you're gonna put in there. They'll slap it, right? Sometimes they slap it like this, works. Sometimes they hit it like that, or sometimes they might shake it a little bit. That's how you get it to kind of create some flavor. All right, in my nose. Too close, too close. So we're gonna do all of it. There we go. In case you were wondering if which method is gonna work best, I'm not sure, but all of them will work. We're gonna put these little cranberries that are running over in, and we're gonna pour this. Oh, look at that, whoa. There is not much space in there with our ice cube, but that's okay. I made a really, really giant ice cube for a surprisingly smaller glass. How perfect is that? It's so cool looking. How fun. This is absolutely gonna knock me in the eyes. Ooh, it's delightful. Definitely has a nice old-fashioned profile to it. But the cranberry kind of adds a little pizzazz. It's not overpowering by any means. It's not like a cranberry cocktail. No, not at all. Still a good, nice old-fashioned cocktail, but it's subtle cranberryness, and that rosemary's quite nice. You know, if you're so daring, you have pine, you want to use a pine in there, go for it. Or if you want to use, pine sprig, like off a tree, young sapling tree, and I don't know all the trees, but I know blue spruce you can use. And I think maybe noble fir, but there's a bunch of other ones that you should not use. So do some research on that. I'm still not very well versed in that, but that's okay. Rosemary, I know how to use. That's tasty. Hope you like this one. Super simple. It's kind of a nice little change up that we have with our cranberry simple syrup. If you like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel so you can see more of these fun, entertaining videos and learn maybe something along the way. And if you have your own cocktail that you love to make that is holiday inspired, please tell us. Put it in the comments below. We want to know. I will comment back and I will test it out. I might fail and that might be entertaining, but who knows? I'm just gonna say Merry Christmas to y'all and we'll see you on the next one.